It's a Friday, guys!
Yes, it
So you already
is!
know we're here to set the place ablaze!
Yeah,
come
man.
through the fire!
Yeah, the weekend is upon us and I'm so excited. So tonight we have Maverick City Music. Tomorrow, what do we have?
We have the ISA League, sound the alarm, guys! We also have FPL today! So everybody, if you haven't yet, please set up your TV because Manchester United is opening.
First of all, ew. Anyway, welcome to MBS Culture Connect. My name is Tracy.
And I'm mankind's one of a kind, Chimp!
Let's get started. In the headlines, national IDs get extension.
Olympic gymnast gets the boot.
From Miss SA to Miss Universe.
P-Square split again.
Let's get started. So the government of Uganda has extended the validity of national IDs by 1 year. This is due to delays in processing the new IDs, and this was stated by the Minister of Internal Affairs, General David Muhoozi. Now, there were some concerns about this affecting the National Voter Register for the 2026 elections, but he assures that this won't be a problem.
Sounds good. Tracy, when does your ID expire?
2033.
2030. Woof. You have that? Yeah, you still have time.
I have some good time. And yours?
Mine 2027. It's around the corners.
Yeah, but now if your ID has expired, rest assured that you have 1 more year of validity. If it expired, this year. This is when the first batch is expiring. So you have a whole year of validity. So now the government has assured that they're going to reach out to the regional countries and foreign missions to prevent any miscommunication so that they know about the delay.
Jordan Childs lost her bronze medal that she won for the floor exercise in the Paris Olympics, right? And we're saying she was 5th place and moved to 3rd place after an appeal was made, right? And the Court of Arbitration found out that this appeal was done after the 1 minute time limit, right? So she was 4 seconds late, man. And she has lost the whole bronze medal.
Yeah, so now she's back to 5th place.
So as a result of this, Anna Barbosu has been promoted to 3rd place. And the results of this have been fatal. They have been very, very bad on social media, as we have seen Jordan getting racially abused, which is very, very bad.
The backlash is mad. But small 4 seconds like that. First of all, you only get a minute to appeal, and now you come 4 seconds after, and then it's donezo. But also, the Olympics are done. She's feeling so proud. Trudy went home with her medal, made her country proud, and now, sweet.
And you know, these Americans have been doing challenges. They do challenges on their social media when they win these medals. So all of that happiness, all of that evidence to only find out it's not your medal.
Guys.
And for people to also come and
backlash after that.
The backlash was really bad.
Yeah, the backlash was so bad. It's really, really sad. Chidimma Adeshina, who withdrew from Miss South Africa, has now accepted an invitation to compete for Miss Universe Nigeria.
Chidimma has come through with a proper comeback.
So basically what happened was that South Africans, there was some controversy around her nationality, and now people did a whole entire investigation, a home affairs investigation, and she was just like, look, man, I'm stepping out of this thing because now my family is being threatened, so let me just take a step back. So then Nigeria said, come here, sister. They scooped her up, and now she might contest against the newly appointed Miss SA and Miss Universe.
Nigeria did that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Wait. Come.
I love it. I hope she takes it home, man. I really do. Yeah.
We love to see it, man. Remember P-Square? P-Square, we run things will run we.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're talking about Peter and Paul. We're talking about Peter and Paul.
The twins.
Twins, yeah. These brothers, the Okoye brothers, Peter and Paul, having a little, tussle, Rambo in the jungle,
a little row.
Man. And they got back, and now we're seeing them separate again. As Peter claims, Paul is accusing him of undermining their legacy, And the question here is, Tracy, do you think that their solo careers were as big as the P-Square?
I didn't hear of them. Actually, even them as a group, since I don't even know when, So they're only, I only know like, oh yeah, I don't know, they had like 2 or 3 bangers, but like that was, I didn't even know they broke up.
Whoa! So Peter is Mr. P, and Paul Okoye is Rude Boy. So we saw Rude Boy even have a song with our very own Bebe Cool here in Uganda. You know, it was fire. You know, they had good solo careers, but we couldn't really, you know, say that it's at the level of the P Square. But Mr. P is out here saying you guys have marginalized him. You two brothers. They have an older brother called Jude. Marginalized the guy, you know, and yeah, the guy is saying right now that the whole P Square is split because of those unresolved issues.
I feel like they're just 2 grown men. Like, why are we fighting like this on social media? It's embarrassing. Not everybody knows your dirty business. Embarrassing. Get it together. It's time for the profile.
Earlier on today, I sat down with a gentleman called Harry Baine, and he had a lot to say, and he's been like doing big things.
Yeah,
you know?
let's check it out.
To comfort the disturbed and disturbed but comfortable, so credible, we're incredible. My name's Chip, and that's Create History in my presence. And today I have a man that's doing just that. Every day we have a champion from society, is what Quiz Clean likes to say, and we profile them. Now today I have a gentleman. His name is Baine. He's done big things, but we want to know the rest of his name. We want to know what his name means. We want to know what he has done, and how we can, you know, be part of these things, you know. So what's the full name, sir?
First of all, thank you for having me. My name is Darren Harry Baine Katembeka. So Baine means to have. It comes from the Nkole region. I think you've had many names, Bainomugisha, Baino.
Yeah.
So Baine means to have, and then Katembeka means unconventional.
That's
yeah,
nice.
so
what you're doing is unconventional because it hasn't really been done by anybody, especially anybody your age, man.
that's true, and I get that a lot. But seeing one, the kind of impact that it's been able to have, but also the people that I've been able to surround myself with, and how that sort of support and help and guidance, mentorship particularly, has sort of helped, I think, at the age that I am at, has really helped propel the things that we have started.
Yeah, so Baine, now I know what you're doing, but there's a pulsar out there, there's a next culture person out there that does not know what you're doing. So what is Baine?
So right now, Baine is involved in a couple of things, but primarily today what I want to talk about is the Young Guy Initiative. So the Young Guy Initiative, essentially what it is a social enterprise that represents the needs, interests, and aspirations of young people. And how we do that, it is in 3 facets, 3 independent organizations. One of which is our non-profit organization called the Young Guy Foundation, which is registered here in Uganda. The focus for that is to improve the livelihood of children. And how we're doing that is by going to schools and supporting them with donations of scholastic materials, infrastructure development, which involves creating the environment conducive. We're also going into teacher trainings to help teachers learn about how to effectively use limited resources. And then the last thing which we recently launched is the Young Guy Bursary, where we give about 50% of the child's or selected child's fees paid by our organization. So that's one of the arms of the initiative called the Young Guy Foundation. But because it's a non-profit and because we started it in high school in Aga Khan, which we will talk about later on, we realized that in order for it to be sustainable, we need to be able to create streams of revenue to be able to support it, because we didn't want to continuously be asking for funding. We wanted to say, how can we create something that's providing value to different target audience, but still supporting the foundation? And that's where in Canada, we were able to launch a podcast called The Young Guy International, which is actually a sponsor of the Aga Khan 47's team, and another organization called Young Investors. The podcast has been having conversations with different people from across the world about what they're doing and how their experiences can inspire my generation, my peers. And then Young and Restless is really just a networking group that brings people together on a multitude of different things. So all these 3 organizations is primarily what I've been involved in, with a great team that's been supporting us and great supporters from mentors, like I mentioned before. But among other things, those are the 3 things that
hopefully you can host us also on your
one day. That should be the goal.
I'd love to see it. Love to see young entrepreneurs doing that to make money to help people. You know, you saw the system, you cracked it, and now you're doing it for them.
True. And just on that point, actually, what I've realized and what many people keep telling me is that we did it the opposite way. Usually people start businesses start making money, and then go back and then make it CSR, the CSR of the business. But for us, we started off with the nonprofit, with that social impact, and then now we have found ways of sustaining it by creating businesses to be able to support the work that we're trying to do.
Good stuff. That's good stuff. And I'm pretty sure you're also happy here on NBS Culture Connect. We book a story where we're talking about how the Ministry of Health, how we were talking about the Ministry of Education and Sports helping by constructing seed schools, and they're going to be able to give out 6,000 jobs for the teachers that are going to be teaching in the schools. So that's more work for you, my guy.
No, it is. There's a lot of potential in the work that we've been doing. And just to mention, the foundation is celebrating 5 years this year. We have been involved in what we're doing to celebrate these 5 years.
How old are you if it's celebrating 5 years?
So it's celebrating 5 years of impact, but I'm 22. So it started off as a school project when I was 17 in high school. It was a CAS project. We were just tasked to do something for the community. And so when after doing some situational analysis and looking around, there's a school we identified in Bombo that we sort of adopted and supported. But after doing that project, we realized that this is something that we should be able to continue, and we should be able to grow it into more than what it is. And so that's how we've been able to sustain it and grow it. And now it's celebrating 5 years. And what we're doing for that 5 years, we've been collecting donations of books. So if anyone wants to donate books, please reach out. We are giving them to different schools, underprivileged schools. But then also the other thing that we are really trying to do is we're planting 500 trees between now and the end of the year. We started earlier this weekend. We've been planting trees. There's lots of footage, and it's been great to see the children understanding things about environment, climate change, and sharing a bit of that importance with the world, because we also know that it's something that is important to be able to share, not only with ourselves, but with our brothers and sisters that are much younger than us.
Yeah, and also Baine is a star. He plays soccer, right? That's the jersey he's wearing. Tell us more about that.
So, do you want me to start with my journey in soccer, Okay. So, I've always been a fan of soccer. I'm a Manchester United fan. Yeah. I know how. We're hopefully this season we will win the league. But my journey with soccer goes way back to when I was in primary. I was in Edgar's for the longest time. It reached a point where I played for the school team for Aga Khan in primary. We went into high school. I also did play for the school team. But the passion for the sport and the love for the sport went all the way when I finished year 11. That was in 2018. I went to the UK to do trials for Barnet Football Club. I did get in, but at the time, with my family, we realized that maybe the best option was to come back to Uganda and do IB. Had I stayed, had I stayed, maybe I would have been playing at a different level. But obviously, things happen for a reason, and I'm grateful for whatever decisions that were made. But yeah, sometimes I look back and I wonder what could have been had I. All those guys, yeah. But so that's always been my passion. We were in the Kampala Kids League when I just joined year 7. I actually don't know what happened to the Kampala Kids League. It was a very, very great, great league. They should actually consider bringing it back. But tying that into now what's happening right now, the ISA League. Great league. It's been a thrilling experience for me particularly, but I also know for many of the different teams, more so than just playing football. It's been about bringing people together from different walks of life, bringing partnerships together, supporting different brands. You know, right now I'm representing First Pharmacy, my podcast here. We have Code 256. There's so many organizations that have come, supported the ISA League because they believe not only in the sport, but the community that the league is providing and the league is creating. And I think it's been great to see. It's been great to watch. It's a good platform, and it's been fun, to be very honest with you. And I pray and hope that it does continue, because things like this are great to see when you have people that right now, possibly or probably a majority of us are studying abroad, but coming back to something where we can share our experience of what we're doing abroad, but network, work together, collaborate on different things has been phenomenal. And I'm grateful for the ISA League for coming up with a concept like this, and for you guys for supporting me.
So finally, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Aga Khan is going to win this? First of all, what position is Aga Khan?
Right now we're 4th.
Yeah.
We have the best defense in the league. We're just not scoring goals.
You have no skippers.
We
No
have
strikers.
we have
No marksmen. You need to mark in this team.